Finally, I got close to the iPhone 16 Pro, a new 6.3-inch iOS 18 device that is slightly larger than iPhone 15 Pro. Apple managed this trick by shrinking the bezel, so it's just a thin dark line surrounding Super Retina XDR display. Apple figured out how to reroute some of the screen traces from the edges to underneath the display, which made the razor-thin bezel possible. Let's go to the camera control, which is a physical button. It depresses into case ever so slightly, with additional haptic feedback from Apple's Taptic engine to make it feel like a chunkier click. It's not just a shutter button, although you can use it like one and click away to fire up photos from 48 megapixel main camera with zero shutter lag. It's also a multifunctional capacitive control surface. The physical button itself is ultra sensitive, so pressing it ever so lightly brings up swipe to zoom controls, and double pressing it lightly brings up additional controls. You can swipe between like lens selection, exposure, and the new photo style available on the Pro. It took me a second to determine how hard to press, but it wasn't hard to figure out. Apple says that as part of a software update later this year, the button will get a two-stage shutter function that will allow you to lock focus and exposure. The iPhone 16 Pro has a 48 megapixel fusion camera, a new 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera, and 12 megapixel 5x telephoto camera, which on the regular iPhone 16 Pro has the tetra prism design that was exclusive to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The iPhone 16 Pro will also be able to capture 4K video at 120 fps, and you can also adjust playback speed after capture in the Photos app. The new A18 Pro CPU powers the iPhone 16 Pro, a mobile processor with more power than most consumers need. Apple is also touting improved audio hardware on the iPhone 16 Pro, including 4 studio quality mics, which of course are impossible to try out in the busy hands-on area. Inside, both feature the A18 Pro chip with a 16-core neural engine that Apple claims has 15% faster performance than iPhone 15 Pro. It also has improved graphic performance thanks to a 6-core GPU that's 20% faster than iPhone 15 Pro's A70 Pro. I noticed the black titanium body felt just as solid and smooth as before. It feels familiar because the design was largely unchanged from the last iPhone.